filter anything above. Actually, filter anything that is uncommon. Filter anything that is rare. Anything that is epic. And then I know anything on this line is legendary. Right. Yeah. And I would like you to unload. There we go. Glorious. I clearly need a bulk inserter there. That clears this place up for more requests. I get to stockpile all the things I want. May as well make all of these provider chests. Oh. I need the buffer chests. There we go. Mischief managed. Let the loop begin. See, we've got some rare gun turrets, which would be nice. Rare electric mining drills already, yeah. I might actually want to set this up near to the rocket. So I can just load things into that automatically if I want to. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked with the amount of rare gubbins we've already got. Or uncommon gubbins, rather. Very, very nice to see. Now let's grab these. Let's go find somewhere where I've got those inserted. Don't have them there. Where am I using productivity? Yeah, I've got them in there. Here, sure. And oh, there's still a hell of a lot being output. There's a lot being output. But I think it's recognizing all of these. And so whilst these are being requested, they can't be delivered. Grab the signs. Grab all of the signs. Grab these. We'll happily grab all of the construction robots. Those. These. Furnaces. These. Anything else I particularly want to grab? Guess those as well. What? Ah, yes. I'm topping things up. Also. Where am I? Oh, you know, I don't actually think I ever put these onto the network. How wickedly dumb. Let me add those as a provided item. I'm not going to use a bulk inserter though. I'll just set them up like that. But what I was going to do, I guess I could take these. I see no reason not to. These two, since they'll be able to insert faster. Likewise, these. Grab those repair packs, those rockets. Yep. And that. All right. Now then. If I go and tell you to not automatically request, but instead take all of the stuff. We don't need that many. How many gun turrets I have on that platform? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 in total. There we go. We should have managed. Next, we want all 3 of those. I think I've only actually got 2 assemblers. I may as well load all of these. Okay, so I'm going to be sending up quite. Let me count how many. I may as well be specific. How many solar panels? Oh, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, 16. Oh, very interesting. All right. So. And as for accumulators, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so only 8 accumulators. That is a lot less. Right. All right, that's all I can afford to send. So, deliver cargo. To Pridwen. Now let's make sure that Pridwen is not trashing anything. No, good. I didn't even realize you're still working with Assembler 2s. They only have 2 module slots. Look, like I said, I've just been distracted by all the cool stuff. Better, I've been in no rush to upgrade everything, and that's the only reason that I haven't done yellow and purple signs. There was nothing I needed out of them to get all of this going. Right. Now, with that, let's start off by creating you. I've then got one tier 3 accumulator. That can be you. Wow. That is literally 3 times the potential charge. Much faster input, much faster output. Yikes. 180 kilowatts. This is 288 kilowatts. Okay, okay. So we want now the solar panels at level 2. This is where the entire quality output of my base so far blows up in a beautiful disaster, and I cry. One uncommon grinder. Now, which one would I most want? I'm going to say iron. I think it's just the speed of it as well. Yeah. I've got 2 uncommon assembly machines. Again, yeah, that's just the crafting speed. 3 uncommon electric furnaces. Is there anything else of particular note? 7 tier 2 accumulators. This is about to bump up our energy storage quite significantly. Gun turrets. How many of those? We had 7 tier 3s. This is going to affect their range. So I'm going to go for the ones at these corners. 2 here and here. That's 4. And then 1, 2, and I guess the third one can go there. Now the rest can be tier 2s. I think with this, we should be quite safe in terms of range. Got exceptional coverage of our firing arcs. It's just whether or not we're actually going to be able to do damage. By the way, upgrade planets are great for mass replacing. Oh, really? That's very useful. You can pick an item out of your cargo with Q. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. That is super useful. Have I missed one? Oh yeah, I did. I think that's everything. Okay. Next up then, I'm going to send the bulk inserters and the fast inserters. Honestly, I'm just going to send these. We'll see what we can do with that. But at this point, Pridwen is getting very, very, very well equipped. Oh, they really have moved in, haven't they? Definitely going to need to clear that out. But our radars have been doing a good bit of work there and have completely scanned around the around that lake. Okay. I am thinking that it feels like it would be much smarter to run a wall right there, straight across from one side to the other. It'll be a little bit shorter than this wall, but that should be fine. Right, let's head on to the Pridwen. Actually, so upgrade planner. That shouldn't affect anything. I can go for... Is there no way for me to... Ah, there we go. Damn it. Right, I want... normals. Graded to raise. And... normals. Check out. Upgraded to commons. Actually, I should do the uncommons first. Any outstanding? Yeah, a couple of them are. Is there a way to cancel? Shift, left click, and drag to cancel upgrade orders. That works. Perfect. And now I want uncommons. Upgraded to raise. Okay, that is super useful. All right, really, really appreciate that. Let's have a look at our energy output now. Massive compared to what it was. Huge accumulated charge, and I am hopeful that once we get the modules up here as well, that the draw from our furnaces will be much reduced. Right. Have a look at this. How much do these cost? 4 efficiency 4s. So it means 40 is only going to give me 10, which is not much. Maybe I should just use the basic ones for now. I think I will. Also, let's drop off these gubbins. I mean, all of that is glorious. But I don't need that with me. Like, not even... Oh, I've got 6 of those. Need to drop in those in there too. So first and foremost, let me drop off modules. And then secondly, those as well. And deliver cargo. Actually, I can just drop these in there. And those off. Anything else? I want drop those off too. All right. There we go. What? Just launched. Huh. Right. That's cute. We're going to be going on a tea break really soon. Unfortunately, to do this manually, it seems, because I have already told them to put in the higher quality ones, so now it's complaining. My fault for jumping the gun on that one. Yeah. Since I've got some, is there anything else I want to equip this in? Is there anything else I can equip it in? I don't think so. Well, right. I think Pridwen is now about as capable as it can be. Control left mouse button. I was pressing that, Road Train. It just didn't want to apply them. I think it's ready at this point. I really do. All right. So with that, then, I'm going to go drop off this science. We're going to go on a tea break. When I come back, I'm going to set up North Wall. And then finally, at long, exceedingly long last, we will be heading out. Don't need those or that. Gleamer without purple and yellow signs? Oh, that's right. Bentham doesn't want me to get to space today. Chat. You're going to have a chat with Bentham. He's standing in the way of glorious progress. I know, Bentham. You're just saying. Right. Let's have a look. What would... I mean, that's going to unlock a lot of things. For example, I can't even get elevated rail without it. I don't... Is that something I need at Gleba? I don't know. I would need it for automation, personal battery Mark IIs, worker robot speeds, all these kinds of things. Better mining productivity. Yellow would give me better combat. Better armor. We process the impurities in asteroids to get more suitable balance of resources. Oh, that's well outside my reach. That is way from here. Not something we're looking for. Electric weapon discharge. So there are actually quite a few things that we could look at. So yeah, we can definitely set that up. What's involved in it? Electric furnaces, productivity modules and rail, and flying robot frames, low density structures and processing units. Nothing too bad, actually. I want to find where the train bridges are. Sounds like you will need them. Or a steady supply of landfill blocks. Yeah, that's true. In terms of our gear, portable fission reactor. That might not be a bad one to grab. Provides power for equipment and models. I mean, having better power armor will make me more survivable whatever situation I get myself into. That is a really reasonable one for us to go for. It is unfortunately yellow science, so. Blue belts, also quite nice. Obviously automation. Okay. There is a non-zero chance that we don't end up getting off this rock in this stream. We all knew that that was a possibility going into this. But I wanted on record that I was ready to march off to my doom. To keep my word. But there are those amongst you, we shan't name names, who are very distraught at the idea of me doing so. You would have been fine. Okay, so when we come back off tea break, gonna set up the wall, and then going to start prepping science. I think I'll just get purple and yellow science up and running as quickly as I can. We'll plow as much into it as I'm able to. And with that, yeah, I'll probably extend this out because once the wall's built, I've got a lot more space, and I don't have to worry about things getting in here anymore. So yeah, that's what we're going to focus on then. We will get the 2 science packs on the go, and if we can head out. Maybe, if we're lucky, we will get to Gleba, but the odds of us doing anything there now are significantly reduced. Still, it'll be fun to actually get off this rock. All right, so tea break time. When I come back, gonna have to do some housekeeping, clean up these areas, and then we are going to begin the process of laying down the defensive wall. It shouldn't be too difficult for us to do. We would also like to bring along probably going to bring a branch from here to bring bullet train up there. I think that would probably be the best way to do it. There's coal there too, though, so maybe just branch off from this and up. I think that might be even better. All right, tea break time, though. And zoom right in. What do we want to look at? Where do we want to see? Has there been any activity over on the far side yet? No. And there's so little pollution over there, I don't think there will be. However, I suspect there's probably going to be some activity down here. So I'm going to let you watch. And you can let me know whether the biters decided to take a swipe at us or not. But I shall be back in a couple of minutes. And if you've been with me most of the stream, time for you to get up and stretch your legs as well. We must now build out our defensive wall. Prepare purple and yellow signs. And get off this rock. Now for purple and yellow science, I'm thinking it may be better if I start the purple science now. I can deliver it via all sorts of different means. I can easily move that around. That isn't going to be a problem. What do we need for it? Purple science requires 30 rails, so that means stone. 1 electric furnace and 1 productivity module. The rails need stone, steel pipe, and iron sticks. The electric furnace needs stone brick, advanced circuits, and steel. And the productivity modules require electronic circuits and red circuits. So none of them are particularly nice for us to work on. Okay. Stone is around here. Yep, there we are. So that'll be one of the simplest ones for us to do. Just pumping that out. We'll still need steel and iron sticks. And honestly, we've got those in supply over here. So I may as well just create a little production line that will funnel this down in this direction, I think. Can we also get the brick? Yes, we can. In fact, I think... yeah, these are made just up here. So, brick and steel and red circuits. Again, got them in a reasonable availability here. This takes 5 seconds to craft. The rails take 0.5 seconds to craft. How much does this use? In fact, it would be better if we head up there, place down an assembly machine. That way I can see what it's using. So, end product. Let's have a look. 1.07 rails per second. Easy enough for us to do. 0.03 electric furnaces per second and 0.03 productivity models per second produces 0.1. To get one of these per second, we will need... okay. We're going to need 0.3 electric furnaces and 0.3 productivity modules a second. Also, Nucrium, thank you so much for the raid, mate. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Hello, everyone. Welcome to me kickstarting some of the latter types of science. So we're going to be building up some factory gubbins in an effort to get something approximate to a decent output of science for us. But how are you doing, mate? What were you playing? Welcome, Raiders. If anyone has any questions about Factorio or the new DLC Space Age, then don't hesitate to ask. So, actually, let me throw down 2 of these as well. So we want electric furnaces. And we want productivity module. Is it productivity module ones? Yes, it is. That just needs green and red circuits and produces 0.5 a second. Okay. So for this to produce 1 science a second, I will need 1, 2, 6 of these. doable. Oh, I put them one too far. No! God damn it. I'm filling my inventory with rubbish. Doing well, says Nukrim. It was my annual Halloween Cataclysm DDA stream night. How's Factorio treating you? Addictive. It is such a Moorish game. And, I mean, no surprise there. Everyone knows it is. But, yeah, I have been streaming a lot of it. Now, electric furnaces. Let's actually pop that down there. So electric furnaces will be produced at a rate of 0.15. So I'd only actually need 2 of these to output the requisite number of electric furnaces. That I like. So this is going to be my belt for productivity modules. And this can be my belt for furnaces. Actually, that is a good point. What I would like to do is make sure that these are somewhat reasonably spaced. There we go. That works a bit better. And then we need 1.07 rails. So if I want to bring this up to 1 a second, I'm going to need 10 10.7 rails per second. Okay. So 3 to hit everything I need. Disillusioned acronym asked Nukrim, how did your CDDA adventure go? To which the reply is about the same as every DDA adventure. Yes. Now, all this does is produce 1 of these a second, which is not a lot. Which, you know, obviously is unfortunate. But as for the rails, I wonder, could we get by with 2? I would certainly like it if I could. Not gonna lie. I would certainly like it if I could. Alright, let's see what we can do here then. Shall I use a substation? I should have someone around. Do we actually have any in the network? We do. They're on their way. I think what I'm going to do here is something along these lines. I have to head out for a couple of hours. How much longer are you planning on streaming? Probably up to the next tea break, so about another hour and 45 minutes, Bantham. Around about that. Damn, I'll probably not be back in time. Well, I mean, we might not end up getting to space at this rate. Or onto another planet at this rate, rather. Can I make that work for me? Possibly. Okay, so... that is now the rails done. Step 1. Step 2 is a little bit more complicated. I'm gonna need a mixture of red and green circuits. Running all the way down here and also all the way over there. Not the end of the world, certainly, but no, definitely not the best either. There we go. I realize that there is a much more efficient route to take with this path, but this will work, and so I'm willing to use it. There we go. Oh, don't need it to be those. Right, productivity modules done. I'd like to either get speed modules in here or actually productivity modules would be the better ones, honestly. Can I not? Oh, what? Are these not intermediate products? Come on now. Clearly they are. Fine. Let's call over a stack of... oh. Apparently we're not going to call over a stack of speed modules. Let's go and grab some more. Bentham, since you are a large part of the reason why I might be not hitting space this stream, don't worry. We will definitely make sure that you're here for it. There we go. Alright, set this up to bring in... Just one stack will be enough, I think. Right, as for you, I need the red circuits, that's easy enough. Then I need stone brick and steel. Stone brick and steel, you say? There we are. In abundance. And I just needed to be brought down here. Alright, that should bring me everything I need. Now, all of that was purely so that this would be able to produce, we'd be able to produce one of these per second. Now, that isn't to say that having this material here will allow this to produce one per second. In fact, it absolutely will not. The idea here is that this can only produce 0.1. So effectively, I've got enough materials now on paper for a good couple of these to be built up. Hence why it skips over here. Right, so with that in mind, actually, you know, instead of skipping over where I am, how about I do bring this up a little bit more? Yeah, I think we can make that work a bit better. Thing is, those two things are used more or less at the same speed. Whereas this is used significantly faster. So it stands to reason then to me that what we want to do is this. And this is a balanced belt. Yeah, there we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just give that a try for now. You know, there's no reason for me to use substations just because. Right, and these will be out to here, and then purple science running down there. Let's copy that. Oh, we need just a little bit more just to make sure that it copies correctly and is tileable. Yeah, and The single assembler that could. There we go. Actually, let's... Oh, yeah, no, we need to bring it over here. So about there. So I'm going to need to tunnel away through here, and I'm thinking about here would be the best place to do that. Not really, though. Maybe here? No. Here would be the best place. I could probably scooch through there at a significant pinch. Let's give it a try. Wrong way. There you go. Let's sort this out. Well, you know what? We don't need that. Okay. Right, I need to make sure that this is only on one side of the belt. Oh, is everything okay? We are waiting on... Red circuits have been drained. Okay, yeah, that kind of sucks a bit, but it is what it is. I'll bring them down there and back up. There we go. Yeah, the red circuit drain is pretty rough. However, that will help a tiny little bit. Underground messed up on the purple line. Let me go and have a look. I was a little bit worried that that might be the case, if I'm honest. Yeah. There we go. Right, we want these to now also filter. Where are you? Purple signs. There we are. And now done. All right, we now have the means to do a bit of research. And getting the portable fusion reactor, that one would require yellow science. What do we want then? We've got purple. I guess going for automation 3 would be solid. Assembling machines capable of processing fluid ingredients with additional speed and module slots. There we go. Let's start that one then. It's going to take us a bit. But now it's very much time for us to clear out some of these biter nests. very much time for it. Also, hello 9. This is our first ship. Quite heavily armed, I will say. Oh yeah, you're quite right. Why is that one on? Oh, right. There you go. Thank you very much for catching that. Not that it really makes that much difference to our purple signs, because I have not set that up for quality, which I should go and do now. Yeah. Of course, unless we can get red circuits, it's not going to help, but... It has been a very long time since the last time we saw our labs doing anything. Right, let's go and hop into Tank Shan. Is quality important for science? It increases the science you get out of it. So, there we are. So, if you got uncommon, then each flask or beaker of science counts as 2. If you got rare, each one counts as 3. All the way up to legendary, where it counts as 6, but I'm not sure how likely it is that you'd be getting legendary science packs. That seems like an awful lot of effort for something like that. Okay, we've got 3 active hives. Let's clear out the active ones, and then I will push our defensive line up. There you go. And onward to this one. There you go. It might seem a little bit repetitive to be having to sweep out and clean up the biters like this so frequently, but part of the reason for that is that there's simply so many nests that I can now see that are effectively active that it feels like expeditionary waves to settle new lands are a constant. I'm not sure if it is, like, if it's rolled per nest like attack waves are, or if there's just a general timer that checks when the next allowed expansion wave can occur. But I fancy that the amount of active nests has a bit of an effect. That's very anecdotal, though. There you go. I think that might be the last one that we needed to clear. Yeah. All right. Now then, if I take the time to clean these... Oh, actually, no. I think starting on the wall is the right thing to do. Because once the wall's done, I can take my time and just clean the entirety of this internal space. Interesting different from what I'm doing. I'm using standard cannon shells as they are one-shotting even big worms, while Aavak's explosion cannons help a lot with biter spam. Yeah. That's pretty much why I've got it. Oh. Right, let's get up here. wow, they set up right beside that little area, didn't they? Destroys 10 spawners by impact. Oh god. That costs so much health to do, though. It is so desperately dangerous. There we are. Poor Tank Chan. That was a rough engagement there. There we go. And mischief managed. So now the soul says, I don't know exactly how much has changed, but I'm fairly certain that expansion is triggered by nearby nests. They each trigger a chance for a scout, and that scout will spawn a nest. More nests nearby, more chances for a scout. Yeah, that makes sense. That certainly makes sense, yeah. Now let's clear you because you're more or less in the path that I'm going to be expanding. And done. Right. I'm thinking more or less straight across here. So likely something like this. Actually, that'll do. Oh, yeah. Now, as long as I can load a little bit of ammo in there, then we should be fine. And if I can also hook up the walls down on this far side. The power poles on this far side. Walls? Where'd that come from? We should be good. There we go. And there we are. Lasers will be online. Maybe not driving while so zoomed out that you can't see your own power poles would be a good move. Oh, it's getting late, chat. I actually got late ages ago. It's now 9:30 in the morning. It's almost midday, chat. Okay. Now, once I've got one or two of these hooked up, I think then we get a bullet train stop. And then it's just a matter of expanding it out as bullet train continues to filter through. There we go. And also... there. I don't know why I thought Aavak lived in the US. Probably because I stream at very US friendly times. But no, I live in Scotland at the moment. Get a few more chests down. A couple more gun turrets hooked up. I'm gonna have to go back for some more ammo soon. I think I'll grab some from in there. US friendly times, it's 2:25 where I'm at. Look, okay, that's a consequence of how long I stream. That's not a consequence of me streaming at US friendly times. I started streaming 11 and a quarter hours ago. There we go. I need to go grab some more outpost building materials. Then we can come back up and push this forward a little bit more. And then set down the rail station. Oh, there we go. And here we are. Hopefully the bots will be able to help out. Let's have a look at our red circuit production. It is not great. It is most assuredly not great. We are shy of copper wire of all things. Huh. Right here. Okay, so first and foremost, absolutely don't need these anymore. Secondly, we 100% need these. Oh, they've got some copper over there. Also got some copper down here, which I think I'm going to tap into. Can I show the base quickly? Sure. No problem at all. I'll do it from the view of... Well, I'll give you a overview. So, got some... defensive walls and a little bit of mining over there. We built over here because of oil, but we're also now exploiting some coal. Defensive wall there, defensive wall here, but also a stone quarry. Got trains pretty much going everywhere. Got copper over here, iron. Gonna need to expand to one of these two iron mines before too long. Uranium up here. And then this is basically... It exists to get me off the planet and checking out the new space age content, really. It is not particularly well designed and it is not expandable in any measure of the word. But one of the to-do list items I've got down is moving the factory functions to module outposts. So instead of having everything going on here, I'd have a place which makes red circuits, an outpost that makes blue circuits, and so on and so forth, and they would then be trained into a central manufacturing hub, or at least that's my plan. Whether that plan comes to fruition or not, that's another thing entirely. Now, how is my carbon doing? Oh. Interesting. What's going on with God? Oh, no. What happened here, then? What has happened here? Ice got on this belt. For some reason, a lot of ice got on there. I'm requesting more iron plates, but I can't get rid of the the carbon here. All right. Can't see anything to do here that would immediately fix this problem other than simply turning this on, I suppose. But I would actively need to empty stuff off the belt, so I wonder how that happened though. The belt is poorly utilized, as is this one, really. There we go. There we are. It had been quite a while. But things are back on track now. I do need to have a look through the logic then. If it's capable of deadlocking, I need to find out how and resolve that. Galactic Dragon says, maybe have an exit port to get rid of excess. Well, I'm trying not to. For no reason other than the idea of Kester syndrome is unpleasant. But I guess I could. That could be a failsafe. Yeah. But there we go. Oh, we've drained their power. Interesting. I'm a little bit surprised that we're drawing that much power. But I can absolutely throw down some solar panels for if we get all of that opened up. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe put a limit on ice. Doing any kind of programmatic limiting is not what I want to do. Effectively, I'm trying to create a system whereby the station manages its own needs. There is a bug in the system, but hard coding it to limit things is not the direction I want to go in. I would rather the system decide how much of whatever it wants to make. So we'll have to look into it, but I'm not exactly sure what the solution is right here. Other than more spaghetti. Glorious. Right, with that going on, let's go back to Novus. We'll start seeing carbon coming in, swapping places with the coal. Excellent. Right. Let's get back out there. We've got biters to squish. Now that we've got all the supplies, I should be able to throw down a reasonable couple of stamped sections of the defensive wall. Oops. I keep mistaking these for just rocks. It is a little vexing. There we go. And the next one as well. Right, with that many stations as a part of the network, I'm going to say it is time for us to get that many kind of stamped sections of wall as part of the defenses. I think it's now time for us to get a train station up and running. Did I turn the rocket back to make its own request? Gorseth Wen has always made its own requests. I think you're thinking of Pridwen. Pridwen is not designed to deposit iron or carbon. I want Pridwen to just take care of itself. Ideally, what I would like is for Pridwen to be more or less self-sustaining. We'll see how close I can get to that. How many hours do I have on this base? Oh, how many hours have we streamed this? This is like the 6th day. The 5th day was a really short stream because my internet died. That was only like 5 hours long. But most of the streams have been upward of 10 hours. Some of them, you know, near enough 17. So I would say erring a little on the side of caution. At least 40, 50 hours. Somewhere in there. I haven't been to another planet yet. I've been going quite slowly in some regards because I've been very focused on certain aspects of the game that I find particularly fun, like combinators and that sort of thing. Oh, does the save game file show it? 60 hours and 30 minutes. Not including today's stream. Right, as soon as these gun turrets are ready, we're actually in a position to get the station up and running. We're halfway along this wall now. Actually, we're very close to the end. It may actually be worth me just bringing a bunch of ammo and getting the gun turrets up and running. And then just sorting out the station following that. As much as I wanted to have Bullet Train taking care of all of this, it is so much faster if I just do this manually. There we are. Factorio feeling when you spent hours planning out a solution to a problem and how signals and trains could solve it instead of actually playing the game. I think I almost have it. That is a particular curse with Factorio, yes. Whoa. Though, you know what, chat? As much as I hate to do it to you, I am definitely noticing my driving is getting ultra sloppy. So I don't really want to get into any wiring or anything like that for now. I would rather wrap things up here, and then the next time we stream, we conclude the defensive wall, do a sweep of biters in here, because I'm quite concerned that if I do it now, because we've had a couple of close calls that I don't think would have been close calls if I wasn't getting a bit tired. We do a perimeter sweep, clear all of this out, have that wall serviced by another bullet train stop, and from that point forward, we apply ourselves completely to just, you know, eking out at least a couple of other researches in the purple or the yellow signs before we go to Gleba. We have our destination, and I hesitate to say it, but I think we've got our ship. I don't think I need to do anything more with this. We'll see, of course, but I really do feel like we're in a pretty solid place. All right, yeah, we've got all of the carbon. So basically, the ship is currently in standby mode. I am extremely eager to see how it handles the dangers of interstellar travel, and obviously extremely eager to see how I handle the dangers of Gleba. The fact that Rotrain and Bentham both were extremely distraught when they heard that Chat had decided to send us to Gleba first, but I think it's going to be a fun challenge, personally. But with that, thank you very much for joining me once again, chat. You've been absolutely fantastic. What I should do is get the to-do list updated and specific to only this planet. I'm assuming that when you go to a different planet and you're on a different map, effectively, we would have to make the to-do list again. But I don't think that's a terrible move. Have they attacked over here? No, there's no reason for them to. There's no pollution realistically being generated over here, so there's no compulsion for the biters to attack us. But that's going to be it. So, once again, thank you very much for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have. And for those of you who have been up for as long as I have, I hope you're going to enjoy your sleep. But that's going to be it for us for now. Take care, everyone.